Morning everybody, it's Chris, your YouTube daddy here. Well, it's 10:30 on a Wednesday morning and I'm just going to the arcade. Now we're going to play the game that I end up playing every morning, and that game is Beat the Traffic Warden. Because parking down here is really difficult sometimes to find a parking space. And the traffic wardens are like hawks. So I've got to try and hide the van where the traffic wardens can't see it if I can't park it legally. So, but what we'll do first of all, we'll have a drive around and we'll see if we can find a parking space that's legal. Now, for those of you who don't know this area, there's a lot of spaces around here you can actually park if you can find a space. So I'm in the Foxhall area now, not far from the arcade, and I'm now driving around and looking for a parking space. The problem is, when I've got the van, it has to be quite a big space to fit it in. Now I do try to bring the car down a lot, because obviously I can fit that in a lot smaller space. But when I've been stock shopping, I need to have the van with me. And that's when it becomes a problem finding a parking space. And I've already had 5 tickets this year where the traffic wardens beat me. So today we're going to try and beat the traffic warden. So I can't see anything yet. I say this is my general day-to-day routine, driving around looking for a parking space. Turn down this corner here. No parking spaces here, and there's a guy completely blocking off the road there. So I just have to wait for this guy to move. But if I fail to find a parking space, I do have a plan B. Now I think my plan B is an absolute masterpiece. So no parking spaces so far that the van will fit in. Now all around this area here you can park all day, there's no parking restrictions, but everybody knows that, therefore it's always full. Now you'll all be shouting at me, why don't you go and park at the car park? There's like a tenner a day at least to park at the car park. Now my logic is, if I park illegally for 3 days and only get caught at the fourth day, I end up saving money because it's 25 quid a ticket. Where if I paid for parking for them 3 days, that would have cost me 30 quid straight away. Now let's have a look down here. Now this is where I normally get caught, because on Foxhall Road you can only park for an hour. I can see a parking space. Oh, I need to drive round. I can see a parking space. Ah, got one. I'm on Foxhall Road now, yeah, and there doesn't seem to be any parking space. So this is an hour restricted parking. So I'm only meant to be here for an hour. So sometimes you get away with it, sometimes you don't. So I'm going to have to put my plan B into action. Now my plan B is an absolute master plan, if I do say so myself. So I'm parked on Foxhall Road, which has got hour restrictions, yeah? Which has got hour restrictions. Look who's just turned up. Look who's just turned up. It's Ian. Ian's here. He's a stalker. It's Ian the stalker.
For you, mate.
Thank you very much, Ian. Here, open it up and let me have a look at it. This is Ian, for those of you who can't remember. That's Ian who's got the pound souvenir shop. It's upside down. Turn it around. Turn it around. Turn it around. Oh, that's really good, that is. Thank you, Ian. That's a poster, which is... Oh, it's a glitter poster as well. Now, how much would that normally sell for?
4.
4 quid. Can you believe that? 4 quid. So have you had many customers come down?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. Right. So, anyway... Just hold that there, Ian. So this is my plan B, master stroke, to stop getting myself tickets. Yeah. So I'm now putting a sticker on my van saying, I am not a van. I identify as a mobility scooter, so you can't give me a ticket. So I'm not. So that's going in my window screen now. There we go. And I'll show you this from the outside. Cheers. There we go. So I am not a van. I identify as a mobility scooter, so you can't give me a ticket. That's in the woke of the woke generation. So guys, what do you think of my plan B? So let's see if the traffic warden takes this on board and doesn't give me a ticket because I've identified as a mobility scooter. Have we beaten the traffic warden today? That's the question everybody's asking. Don't forget, while you're on Foxhall area, to see if you've had a ticket, yeah? Pop in and see Ian, the sexy Ian. He'll be selling his £1 tea towels and all that kind of stuff in his shop. And I'll see you later, guys. So it's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from him. And don't forget, I am not a van anymore. I identify as a mobility scooter. Right, see you later, guys. Bye for now.